What's up, guys? Here we are. A little walk around this side of the neighborhood for right now. There's our place right there. We're right outside the gates. Now, if you go the other way, you can get to Sasamiki in about, you know, 12, 13 minutes if you're walking. This is more like, I don't know how to describe it, more like a rural area in Siem Reap than where we've lived previously. But it's but not in a bad way. Not like it's so far out there you can't get to anywhere, because there are things around it that are close, definitely within reasonable walking distance, even up to Highway 6 if you want, which of course is where Sasamiki is located. But it has more of a neighborhood vibe. It seems like everybody knows everybody, you know, and you see them outside in the evening. Last night everybody was outside their homes and talking, they were exercising, kids were playing, dogs were running around, all that good stuff. Lots of little mom and pop stores. I mean, lots of them. Like this one here. There are lots of them this way and back the other way, which I'll take you on in a future video. But got the kids here. They're all settled. Senglai's daughter and the little boy. They're all here, or they're both here. They arrived earlier this morning, and so we'll let them get settled in there, and we're gonna go over to Luke's, and I am going to play video games. He got the new Resident Evil Village game, and I'm going to definitely want to check that out. I've been seeing some videos online on YouTube. Looks fun. Can't wait to go in there and shoot some monsters. So we'll see how that goes. But people do ask, sometimes they ask me, what's the best area to live in Siem Reap? And that's it's really one of those, like when people ask how much will I need every month to live in Siem Reap, and the answer of course is a lot of it depends on you. Things you want. Do you want a big fancy apartment? Are you happy with a smaller apartment? Do you want aircon? Do you want a pool? What kind of foods do you want to eat? Do you want to eat local or more Western style? That's going to have a big impact on your budget. But and it's kind of the same way with where you live. It's going to depend on what you want to be really close to. I've lived here almost 3.5 years. This is the fourth time I moved, fourth different area, and I can't say I found one that was bad. Every area is different. Some are more, some are busier than others. Some are closer to the Western style type things, I guess you can say. The only place I really haven't lived is right downtown, the main area down there by Pub Street, and that would be like my nightmare because I like staying out in places like this where it's mostly locals. I'm the only foreigner, and everybody's nice and friendly. But living down by Pub Street, when they advertise apartments down there, they always advertise it as, oh look, you're right on Pub Street, and everybody thinks, ooh. And then you go live there and realize what that means. I mean, when the country opens back up and Pub Street is full of tourists again, partying until 4 or 5 in the morning, lots of noise, lots of drunken fights and things going on, might not be the best place to live. I will say this, there are, if you live right near a wat, or, you know, a pagoda, or near a school, you're going to have a lot more noise, because in the wats and everything, they do ceremonies. They turn on their loudspeakers with their music and their chanting as part of their rituals. and that could be annoying. And of course, schools, well, obviously, you're just going to have a gaggle full of kids every day yelling and screaming and playing around outside. So if you really want it quiet, you don't want to move near a Wat or a school. However, I will say this on my experience, and other people might have different experiences. Let me know in the comments if you do or if you did. But I have not really found a bad area of town. And the 4 areas I've lived in, like I said, they're each different. They're each good for different reasons. Like I said, this one feels more homey. It feels more like a regular neighborhood. You don't see a lot of people coming in that aren't from this area. And other areas are, of course, more packed with strangers and people traveling through. You know, they're thoroughfares, roads. Get a lot of expats in those areas, so those areas are kind of nice because you have a good mix of foreigners and locals. And you can get everything from a $1 bowl of noodles all the way up to a $10, you know, fancy meal if you want. But like I said, my preference is to be away from all that. Not that I have anything against other foreigners or anything. I'm not being anti-foreigner. But I've never felt unsafe in any area I've lived. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't areas you could live in that might not be as safe. I can't say for sure because, like I said, I've never lived in one where I felt any kind of threat or any kind of need to be extra cautious or anything like that. But I'm sure there are. I'm sure, you know, every country has those. So the area that's best is going to determine what kind of things you like. Do you like the hustle and bustle? Do you like a lot of people? Do you like you know, all the businesses and everything? That's fine if you do. Nothing wrong with that. And there are plenty of areas here like that. Or, like I said, this one here feels more like a rural part of town, even though it's still close enough to amenities. And I kind of like that. Last couple of nights have been really quiet. Don't have a problem with, at least so far, with barking dogs or screaming people. Everything closes a little earlier here, so if you're looking for a late night beer run, which you shouldn't do anyway because they're still under curfew. But you're probably going to have to grab a tuk-tuk or something to get out of this area to find it, because all these little mom and pop stores, they close about 8 to 8:30. Yeah, hot. Yeah, she's hot. We're gonna grab a past that, but I wanted to show you guys around this little area first. Like I said, I'll get down the other way and show you how we get to the back end of Sasamaki there in a future video. Yeah, so overall, I don't think there's a bad area to live. I think it's just going to depend on you. What kind of lifestyle you want? How quiet do you want it? Of course, it can be challenging living in an area like this. I haven't heard anybody speak any English yet, which is kind of weird because in most of the parts of town where a lot of expats live, a lot of people there know basic English, help you answer your questions. But so far I haven't heard anybody here speak any English. So yeah, I'm lucky that I have Singlai because I don't really need that skill right now. And I don't need them to have that skill. Ooh, nice shady street here. I like this. Nice, shady. Yeah, and like I said, as far as safety, Cambodia is a pretty safe country. Much, much safer than the United States. I've never seen a ton of road rage. I mean, somebody might ding somebody else and voices might be raised, but nobody's ever punched anybody. They don't reach in their trunk and grab a tire iron or a gun and start shooting because you cut them off or anything. Nothing like that. Ooh, here's the, this must be part of the Wat Palanca?
What Bo?
No, this isn't Wat Bo.
What Bo Lanka?
Oh, Wat Palanca, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Guess we'll take a walk through here, show you guys this. I'll talk to you in a minute. Yeah. Looks like they got some, almost look like a cemetery there. Nice big fallen tree here. Whoa. Thing's pretty big. Pretty big. Some more over there. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Let's look over here. Yeah. That looks pretty nice. Then over here you have all the tombs, I guess you could say. I guess that would be the proper word for all of the higher ranking monks that have performed duties at this particular Wat. Oh. Looks like we got a circle of Buddhas here. I always think I'm overstepping my bounds when I come into these places because they're considered holy places. I don't want to offend anybody by just walking around and going into somewhere I'm not supposed to, but this looks like it's okay. And this goes all the way around. Yep. And that goes all the way around in a circle. Really nice. I do like the Wats here though. They're very peaceful. Yeah, we live way on the other side of the river. Now I should say that, back from the other side from where we were. It would be a long walk going to Luke's. So we are going to grab a pass at, but as I said, I wanted to make this video for you guys. And in my next video, I had a request to go look at a certain place, see if it's still open or shuttered at the moment. So I will be going and doing that since I'll be around there anyway. All right. And see, once again, once you find landmarks, and you look at something and go, wait a minute, this looks familiar. I have been here before actually, but I've never been in the part we just came by. That's on the other side. I've been in this part of the this Wat before. And that just clicked in my head. I'm like, I know this place. I've been here before. All right. So we are going to grab a pass app. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, stop here and get something to drink first. Then we're gonna grab a pass app, go over to Luke's, play some games, and we'll let the kids get settled in. We'll take some pictures and show you guys that whole thing. So be sure to watch the community tab. I'll post a couple on there. All right, thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you want to help us support what we do here, yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, coffee, sting, yeah, whatever. If you want to help support what we do here, there's links down below to my PayPal, buymeacoffee.com/DDC, or you can join my Patreon. And as always, I'll send you things like first look videos, exclusive videos, and I'll even email you a copy of my book as a way of saying thank you if you donate. Also down below are other channels vlogging in Cambodia. Check out For Real channel. They moved to Kampot. It looks beautiful. They're having a good time there. They're loving it. So if you want to see Kampot, the city of Kampot, known for their amazing pepper worldwide, be sure to check out their channel. But there are also other channels in Cambodia that you should definitely watch. My social media is down below. Links to my books if you want to buy those individually are down below. And don't forget about my other channel, Laughing on the Inside. It's my comedy podcast. I post 3, sometimes 4 times a week. So get inside my head, have some laughs, joke around about stuff. It's all in good fun. That link is down below if you want to subscribe to that. All right. Hope you enjoyed this little walk around. Like I said, I'll be doing more because there's a lot more area out here. And you guys will see it all. Yeah, something happened to my camera here. All right. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.